A couple days ago, I finished work at a decent time. Some of my plans fell through and I just didn't want the day to end like that. I didn't feel like going home and staring at a screen. I've been fighting that habit hard lately. The doom scrolling, the endless videos. I mean, most of us have. I'd already ridden my bike to work and back, but the weather was nice and something in me just said, why not jump back on it? So I did. I put a helmet on, I mount my GoPro, sometimes I would play a podcast, but this time I didn't even want that noise. I just started riding around the neighborhood, onto the rougher roads, a few little jumps. Nothing special, just moving around. It felt like the right thing to do. There's something about being on a bike that clears your head in a way almost nothing else does. It doesn't cost anything. Once you have the bike, it feels like you're truly in charge and self-sufficient. And if you pick the right bike, it's one of those rare investments that hits several categories at once. It makes you happier, feel like a kid riding. It can solve some of your problems. It makes you healthier. It saves you time and can save you money over the long run. And in a world that constantly screams at us to consume more, compare more, buy more, I think we need to protect the simple activities and things that don't ask anything from us except to show up, be in the moment. I remember being a kid, riding around the neighborhood with friends, ringing the doorbell or throwing a tiny rock at the window just to get someone to come outside. No plans, no destination, just the feeling of being completely in the moment that used to be ordinary. Now it feels rare. Who goes for random rides in the neighborhood in their 20s? I try to escape the daily overstimulation as much as I can. The constant noise, the screens, the people, the endless input. Sometimes I can literally feel it building up like a low-grade headache, that sense that my brain is full and can't take on one more thing. Reading feels hard, conversations feel heavy. Even just watching something, I can tell that I'm not really retaining anything. Everything just feels like too much. And that's when I know I need to get outside, ride, walk, jog, sit somewhere quiet under the trees, or ideally get myself somewhere on top of a mountain. Everyone needs their own version of that escape, I think. And the simplest ones are often the best and the cheapest, the lowest friction. Because without them, you start seeing that look on people's faces, that distant glassy stare, just zombified. Like the glass is already full and water is just spilling over the sides. Nothing new is actually going in. So, yeah. Sometimes the best thing you can do after a long day is just go for a walk or put the helmet back on and ride into the night. I think it's just the right amount of stimulation where you have to focus on the road. You're moving pretty fast, not overstimulation, at least for me. Anyway, thanks for listening. Let me know what you do to keep yourself sane, or if you've been having some similar struggles and what your thoughts are. I read and respond to all comments. I would love to build a little community here of people that care, people that are into simple things, having a fulfilling life and not buying into all the crap that we are fed every day. Well, thank you guys again. This is Robin Miles, and peace out.